What's going on, everybody? My name is Savannah, aka Savvy Shades, and today I am going to be doing a tutorial on this look. So if you guys would like to see how I got it, then just go ahead and grab yourself a snack, maybe a little coffee, and let's get to it. Okay, so before I dive into today's video, before I get into all that ish, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the people who have subscribed to me so far. If you haven't, go ahead and hit that button down below, if you know what I'm saying. And also a huge thank you to all 135,000 people who have followed me on TikTok. That's crazy. And if you're here from TikTok, go ahead and leave me like a thumbs up emoji in the comments down below, because I want to see how many of you guys are from TikTok. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much. I literally love the support, and I'm so excited to see how we keep growing and see this little family evolve. So let's get into today's look. I know that's what we're all here for. I'm angry, but I still love you. Okay, I know what I want to do for eyeshadow today, so we just need to dive in, because bitch, it's 6:30, and like at this trajectory, I'm not gonna finish this before midnight, if you know what I'm saying. And I got food and shit planned, which sucks because like I like low-key. Why am I saying my whole life? I'm like low-key feeling the James Charles palette today, and I feel like, you know, for a rainbow, you can't go wrong with the James Charles palette. So today we're gonna be using the James Charles palette. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start off by priming my eyes with my Louise Base Pro eyeshadow. I don't know what I'm saying, but I like using this base and it's really pretty. Okay, so I am taking my flat tail brush and I am just dabbling it into that so I can set me eyeball. I'm sorry guys, I just want to give a little preface to this, okay? I'm really not going to be doing a tutorial today. You guys are going to be seeing what I'm doing, but I just really want to talk to you guys. And I'm in a talkative mood. I'm not really in like a how-to mood. So you guys are going to be seeing what I'm doing, and I'll put the products up on the screen. My phone's at 10%. Like, are you joking me? First of all, we are just going to be dipping into the purple from the... I said no tutorial, and the first thing I did was like go and do a tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to be using all the shades from the James Charles palette today, so I will just be referring to those shades on there. Dipping into a purple first. I'm just going to tap this in my crease. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Y'all seen it? Okay, here we go. What would I do if I didn't have makeup? Oh my god, I would probably be on the freaking road right now being like, freaking help me. Okay, well no, I wouldn't, but like I would be bored. I would be bored like all the time. Like I feel like there's some days where I'm having like a bad day and I will like look at makeup videos, or I'll look at my old makeup looks and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to remember I'm that bitch, okay? Like I'm not this sad bitch right now. Like I'm this girl I'm looking at in the picture, and it's like my life gets better. So yeah, makeup really transformative, really change your whole life. And it's not even so much as like just because you could change your looks, you know what I mean? Like that's cool about makeup, but I think for a lot of people maybe that's what makeup is, but to like a totally different category, makeup is like art. And I think that's like really cool that somebody was just like, hey, this is really cool, but like what if we turn this into art, and like what if we made this unique and different, and like that's just really awesome. After I've packed in the purple, then I'm gonna go ahead and start packing in the blue, and I'm just trying to blend these two together. Once the blue is all blended out, then I'm going to be taking a mixture of the light green and dark green and blending that right next to the blue. Why is that doing that? Do you guys see that? Why is that separating like that? Once that green is all blended into the blue, then I'm going to be placing yellow right next to the green. For the warm side, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with blending in the red into the upper part of my crease. I want this look to have some symmetry, so I'm gonna put a little bit of purple right underneath to kind of bring it together. See how that brings so much symmetry to the look now that there's purple on both sides? I like that. Packing some orange on a brush, and I am just lightly blending that right next to the red. Then I'm going to be placing the yellow in my inner corner to bring it all together. Once everything is blended out to your liking, then go ahead and cut the crease. So for cutting my crease today, I'm going to be using the white Morphe concealer with the same flat top brush that I used to apply my base for my eyeshadow. And I'm just taking that right above where my crease naturally folds, and I'm just buffing that in till I get a nice clean line and it looks like I want. This step usually takes me about like 15 minutes, so take your time with it because this is what's gonna make or break the look. While the concealer is still still wet, you want to take whatever shade you used in the bottom part of your crease and just lightly blend that into the concealer before adding the shimmer on top. And this will just give you a nice seamless blend between your cut crease and your shadow. We are back with both of the eyes done, and I'm really starting to like it. I had some trouble with this eye, but I feel like it pulled through and now I like it. So we are gonna go ahead and get started with the bulk of this and hopefully finish up before 11. How do I want to do this is the real tea. I'm gonna go ahead and just start sketching out all of the cracks. So I did this look the first time. If you guys want to see how that look flopped, go ahead and check it out on my TikTok because it flopped. And not really that it flopped, I just got really frustrated and irritated, so I was just like, screw this look. But I set it up a little bit different than I did the last time. So the last time I was doing like my whole face as the crack, and I think I want to do just like a couple cracks on my face, and I feel like that'll maybe look better than what I was trying to go for. So instead of doing one big crack, I'm gonna do a couple different cracks. Hopefully that turns out like I want it to. So to sketch everything out, I'm just gonna be using a brow pencil. You could use whatever you want to use, but I am going to be using the Bold Face Makeup Better Brows in the shade B3, which is gonna be like a taupe color. So I think I have the places that I want to go with it, and now I am gonna actually start sketching the cracks in, and then I'm gonna do my foundation over top of that and get started with drawing the Louis Vuitton. Okay, cool. We're just gonna keep it moving, keep it moving. I think I'm gonna do this one next. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put my foundation over top of this, and I'm gonna avoid the areas that I already sketched out, but I'm not gonna be too careful about them, and if I get over them a little bit, I get over them a little bit. For foundation, I'm using some of my Dior Forever Undercover foundation. It's my favorite foundation and the one I use all the time. Now with some Tarte Shape Tape, I'm gonna go ahead and go right underneath my eyes where I normally highlight my face. I have like no lips right now because it looks like I got foundation lips. Nasty. So now I'm just gonna be taking some white concealer, the same white concealer that I used to cut my crease, and a tiny little brush, and I'm just gonna fill in all of these cracks with white concealer. Okay, so currently we are in I can finish this. Okay, so I just went ahead and did this top part to kind of get a feel of what I'm gonna do, and I liked it. So now we're gonna go ahead and do this side on camera, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest off camera because this is some time consuming shit. I mean, like, you wouldn't think it, but man, boy is it time consuming. Okay, so once the white concealer base is laid down, then I'm gonna be taking some of my Mayron makeup with some water and a tiny little brush. You can't even see it, it's so tiny. And I am just slowly painting on the Louis Vuitton in the pattern that it goes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna draw the LV right there, and then once I draw the LV, then I kind of like to base everything else around it. So that's kind of my method to this. The easier method would probably be to get like a stencil, that way you could put dots, but I'm too tired for that, so we're skipping to the point. The very steady hand, because you gotta have a very steady hand. We don't wanna have to redo this. Okay, so I just went ahead and sketched out the area after I drew the LV, and now I'm gonna take the red and start filling in all the pieces. So next is gonna be the diamond. So for the Louis Vuitton design, you really wanna take your time with it and be very precise. You can also go back in and clean it up with white concealer, but you don't wanna use that to rely on that, so just take your time. We're making progress. Okay, I think I'm gonna do green next. I like looking at the actual pattern as I'm tracing it out, and it also helps to do a couple little practice rounds before you actually put it on your face. So while I'm down here and inconveniently not looking at the camera, all I did was fill in the rest of the logo. It's pretty much just shapes and drawings after that and taking your time. But once you have everything all done, then you can go in with the shading over the Louis Vuitton logo. Okay, so now that the print is done for this little part, with a tiny little brush and some black eyeshadow, I'm just gonna go around and outline this. Now, once everything is outlined with the black, I am just going to take a really dark brown and I am just gonna start filling the shading in right underneath it. So after all the shading is done, now I am going to take some black Mayron face paint and I am going to outline and also define the cracks. Okay, so now that this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other two little bits off of camera and we will be right back. Okay, so now that the cracks are all done, I'm really liking how this look is coming out. Is motivation at an all-time low? Yes. But are we gonna get it done? Yes. So now I'm gonna go in with some Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Esophagus. And I really want this look to be beaming, you know? So I'm just gonna kind of put highlighter everywhere today. I'm so over this. Lashes and lipstick and bitch, let's be done. One lash on. Wow, I'm getting so fast at putting on lashes. Does this mean I'm a real beauty guru? Now I'm gonna be running some purple. Oh my gosh, this lash. Okay. Purple underneath. Yeet. Okay, now I'm gonna be lining my lips with some Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Ice Latte. So once that is on, now we are gonna throw on some gloss, change our shirt, and be done with this look. Okay, some gloss in boho. And we're finally towards the end of the video. I am so thankful. This video has been the most testing of my patience. I mean, there was at least 5 or 6 times where I was like, I need to take all this shit off. You know what I mean? And now we're in hour like 6 now. I started filming at like 4 or 5 and it's currently 1 a.m. I've literally been filming for 8 hours. And like this look is cute or whatever, but 8 hours? Are you kidding me? I should be on the couch right now with no makeup, with a bowl of ice cream, watching New Girl. But here I am making amazing content for you. And if that isn't convincing enough for you to subscribe, screw it. Screw it all. Anyways, guys, if you guys do want to subscribe, that button will always be right down there below for you. Hit that bell, hit a like on this video, and also go ahead and check out the description to see all the products I use and all of my other social medias that you can keep up with. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. It literally means so much to me, and I'm so happy, and I can't wait to keep on growing. But till then, I'll see you guys in my next video.